way you shake it, I can't believe it. I ain't never seen a ass.
Hello guys, this is Pony Clan here, and sorry I sound a little bit weird today. I'm actually ill. I'm off with a really bad cold. So yeah, today I'm gonna bring you some tips and tricks on how to stay alive and get those really high kill streaks that everybody wants and needs. In the gameplay, I'm using the Peacekeeper with fast mags and suppressor, and yeah, I'm playing on one of the DLC maps called Mirage, and I do quite well. I get my swarm and everything. Pretty nice gameplay. So, the first tip I'm going to give you is always use a silencer. No matter what other kill streaks, no matter what other attachments you want, you're going to want to use a silencer. For the, whatever it's called. For the, whatever you decide, I'll try. For that, some guy gave me an MP7 with no attachments. I've been trying to get a good swarm gameplay with that. Every time I've tried, I've been 25 points off, rushing how I usually do, even when I'm not using no attachments or anything like that. Just playing how I usually do. I get really close. I go around the back of the map, kill a guy, start reloading. Everybody knows where I am. Everybody turns around, comes and kills me. Sorry about that little death there. That was stupid. I shouldn't have been in their spawn like that. But that was my spawn. Okay. Now, tip number 2 is probably to stick around the back of the map and don't run through the map. In the gameplay that's in the background, if you watch, I never really run straight through the map, apart from a few times when I'm really going for those obvious kills. And most of the time when I'm playing, I think like I'm normally playing like a little noob, and then as soon as I get near those high kill streaks, something just snaps in me, and I just turn really good. So sorry about at the beginning, quite awful. Lovely little double there. Okay, tip number 3 I'd probably give is use an SMG, because you need to be getting away from those gunfights that you just can't win. If you see somebody, and I think in my first swarm video, I saw somebody down a corridor, he already had his gun up, I couldn't win that. He took a shot, he missed me. I ran backwards and tried to flank him all the way around the map. I'm sorry if I'm kind of repeating what Link's Warlord said about this, but if somebody has come up to you and you're on very little health, run away. On this gameplay, I'm actually not using a lightweight like I usually do, but most of the time I have lightweight and ghost on, but I have hardline on because I was going to go for the MP7 with no attachments. So yeah, that was tip number 4, I think it was. For tip number 5, I would probably say always use ghost. It comes back to the suppressor thing. You don't want to be on the map. If you're on the map and you're one off of a swarm, you're just going to get fucked up from behind. Sorry for swearing, I will try to stop swearing. You're just going to get messed up from behind. Like, everyone's just going to see, oh, I know where the whole team is. There's a guy. One guy. I have more of a chance of killing this one guy than I do with killing that big group of 5 guys. Ah, I feel sorry for that guy. Got his tag. Oh, but yeah. This also brings me on to another tip. Even when you have a UAV or an orbital VSAT, I think the most times that I've been one off of a swarm, and then I go for a group of 3 guys, one of the guys turns around and shoots me, and then I got killed. So always go for that one lone ranger, unless they're a master prestige and they're just awesome and they're quick scoping. Because if you get killed, you will get very angry, and that often happens to me. So yeah. From around about here in the gameplay, I think I switch a bit, like, into Predator mode, or whatever you want to call it. I started getting into their spawn, go around the map, as you can see, always trying to stay behind cover. And again, I stole a tag, I'm not proud of that. But yeah, it helps me towards my swarm. Oh no. It's in the next one that I get my swarm. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going for these 1 guys. I'm not going for a big group of them on the UAV. Like, if you look up into the top right corner, top left corner, I think it was, then you'll see that there are groups of guys, and oh yeah, and I didn't go for them. Although there is a 2 there, but they're really close to me, and I know I can flank them. but one of them ran on the other direction. So yeah. Towards the end of this gameplay, I was so close to getting my second swarm. If I'd have killed the guy who was trying to camp and not ran out of ammo, then I would have easily killed him and got my second swarm in 1 life, which would be my first time ever, because as you know, I've only just started putting swarm on my classes. If you can hear a bit of like shooting in the background, I'm sorry, I left my Xbox on and it's in a game, but I'm inactive, so kick me. But yeah. Another tip is when you're aiming down the sight, don't always just straight down aim down your sights. I'm awful at this. Whenever I see somebody, I aim down the sights and then I start shooting. Whereas if you see the better commentators, the better Call of Duty players, the better YouTubers, you will see that they have a red dot on their thing or whatever it's called, and then they will just start firing from the hip. And then they'll go, oh no, and then aim in halfway through firing through the hips, so they don't just die, pretty much. Which is pretty much the way to go, so always aim in. I mean, don't always aim in straight away, because it's almost a death trap. And, yeah. Also, to get a swarm, before I actually could get swarms, I would always run a UAV, orbital VSAT, and a swarm. If you're playing in a lobby with not very good people on your team, so like Prestige 1, Prestige 2, who you can see by their stats aren't very good, then that's the time to put something like the AGR as your first kill streak. Because then your team will be getting UAVs because they're not very good. And then you're there with the AGR, racking them up points. Also, the AGR is a great kill streak for kill confirmed, because it drives around by itself, which is good, so you don't get put in danger, you don't get an extra death on your KD, and whenever it kills something, you get the points for it, and you can go over and collect the tags, so that's 125 points each kill. As you can see, my swarm actually goes apeshit, and it ends up getting me 19 kills, or 17 kills, I can't remember. And yeah, I'm just so happy about it, because all the swarms I've got in the past have just got me about 4 kills, 5 kills. I think the lowest one was 3 kills in one swarm, and that was in the middle of a game. It was the whole game, like, I got it, but the reason why I don't think it got me many points is because, or kills or whatever, I don't think it got me many kills because actually, I can't even remember why it didn't get me many points or kills or whatever you want to call them. Oh no, yeah, it was because I was on that map with the train on it. And it's all inside, isn't it? And here, oh no. But yeah. Another tip is probably don't put optics on your guns, because optics just take away the chance for FMG or something like that. Like, if I had this class, on it I have fast mags and suppressor. If I had an optic, I wouldn't be able to have fast mags, and I wouldn't have been able to get half the kills I did. So, yeah. I got my second orbital there, and I know there's a guy there, and I start shooting too early. I run out of ammo, try to reload, and he kills me! He physically kills me. Like a douchebag. But yeah, I ended up going something to 8, which was quite good for me. I get final kill and everything, which is quite nice. I enjoyed it. There we go. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's watched our videos, and everybody who's supporting us in comments and everything like that. I will have the MP7 no attachments video up shortly, and if you like this video, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe.